So the final thing I want to look at is really my favourite part of this track, and it happened literally at the very, very end of the recording process. Everything was done really, and I was just trying to find something interesting to do with this last chorus because we already had a chorus. The question is, well, how do you have another chorus that is not just the same thing repeated? You've got to add something in, to create more interest throughout the song. The idea is within each section, we're trying to bring in new elements, even within the same sections that are repeated. And I found this really cool sound, which we'll solo in. But have a listen. You might be able to guess which thing I'm talking about.
Oh, sister, you're falling wasted. I thought you know better, so hold my shoulders. I thought you know better, and take my hand. I thought you know better by now. Oh, sister.
Yeah. So what I'm talking about is this chorus lead. Something special about it. It's just such a cool sound. Yeah. What this brings to the chorus, when I first put this in, I was just like, wow. It reminds me of like pirates or something. Like Caribbean pirates, this synth sound. What's it actually called? Let's have a look. So the synth is Alchemy, and the sound is in the analog section, clean. It's called Oddity, but I feel like it should be called Lilt. Here comes the Lilt man, but it fits so well into the track. I mean, have a listen to the sound.
You're falling wasted. I thought you know better, so hold my shoulders. I thought you know better, and take my hand. I thought you know better by now. Ooh.
It just really brings something new to the table. This is my favourite part of the track, and it wasn't any part of the track until the very end. But as soon as I put it in, I was like, oh, how good does that sound? It just makes the whole chorus just shine so much more. And just zooming out here, just to give you some more context, when I'm working through this, I've got my sections up here. Intro, verse 1, interlude, verse 2, chorus, interlude, verse 3, chorus, outro. Now, outro, interlude, and intro, these are all basically repeated sections. Verse 1, 2, and 3 are repeated sections. The choruses are repeated sections. So the question is, how do we get people to attach to the song for the whole way through? Because in a sense, we don't want to hear the same thing over and over again. So what we're trying to do is just introduce new elements through every section. So what have I got? We start with vocal and guitar. Then we lead into the first interlude. Now this first interlude just brings in the backing vocals here, which are just stacked up. Lots of backing vocals stacked up 4 ways. And we start to bring in a little bit of fingered guitar and the bass. So really we bring in the bass and the backing vocals because these guitar layers just really add to the bass track. The backing vocals and the bass come in. The second verse, we've got different to the first verse. We've got backing vocals and we've got this little music box sound that also comes in along with the bass that's already in there. Then we've got chorus, which we have new elements coming in on, tambourine and some synths. Then we go back to the interlude, but when we go back to the interlude, we've got 2 synths here that come in and basically drone and add a little bit of a flavour on top of the interlude. So it's a different interlude to the first one and the intro. Then we've got the third verse. Now we've got this little blip sound that comes in. We've also got this ghost reverse that comes in just to add a little bit of flavour to the third verse that's different to the others. And then, as we've covered, this last chorus has got this Caribbean sound in. This oddity sound from Alchemy synth that comes in. And then the last little outro has got a different set of harmonies on top. So again, it's different. The idea is, how do we repeat sections without boring people? We've got to bring in new elements throughout the song in a tasteful way, in a subtle way. And this is how, at least I'm trying to do it.